Welcome back to my channel, guys. Today's video is on how I store my perfumes. So this was requested by subscribers, so if you're interested in seeing how I store my fragrances, then stay tuned. Also, if you're enjoying my content, make sure that you like, subscribe, and comment, as it really helps support my channel. So let's get right into it. I've had a couple of people ask me if I could do a video about how I store my perfumes, and I've also had a couple people comment under some of my videos, and they were quite concerned that me having my fragrances out displayed like this would result in them going bad since they're exposed to light, etc., etc. So I thought that I would do a video on how I store my perfumes and kind of explain my theory and my rationale for where I keep things and that kind of thing. So this is the current setup that I have in the corner of my room. So I have my dresser, and then I have a little shelf beside it, and I like to use the shelf to display things that I like. You guys who've been watching my channel for a while know this. So a couple of handbags, a couple of pairs of shoes, a couple of decorative boxes, and then on the top of the shelf I have a lovely bouquet of flowers, which was one of the ones I got from Marshalls and HomeSense recently. So that is a newer addition. I also have this cute little perfume tray, my goodness, I'm obsessed with perfumes. A cute little jewelry tray where I keep the very limited amount of jewelry that I actually own. I have a little candle, I have another little candle on that corner, and I have a picture on the wall. A new addition is this floating shelf, which I just installed today by myself. Never done that before, and I have to say I think I did a pretty good job. It's level and it is not falling off the wall, so I also have a couple of perfume trays, obviously. This one here is one that I've had for quite a while. You guys have seen this in my videos since the beginning of time. This is my oldest perfume tray. I got it from Amazon. It is linked in the description box if you guys are interested. Very inexpensive. But this tray here is newer to my collection. It is absolutely gorgeous. This is one of the ones I got from Winners and/or HomeSense when I was there a few days ago. So I think this is actually a cake tray, and it looks like a very fancy one, like maybe for a wedding or something, but I couldn't pass it up for my perfumes because it's so pretty and it was on sale. So it's crystal and it's mirrored, and then it has the little jewels or crystals bedazzling the outside of it, and it's gorgeous. And then these fairy lights I just picked up from a local store, very inexpensive. I think they were $9. And I set those up tonight. And what I have is I just have the clicker to turn it on and off hidden behind the bookshelf. So it's very easy for me to access. I can turn it on and off at my leisure. Regarding having the perfumes out, for one thing, I work shift work. So because I'm a healthcare worker, my room is kept dark and cool the majority of the year regardless. Like, my room is one of the coolest rooms in the house. It was actually so cold today I was tempted to turn the heat on because I was chilly, but I didn't because it's been like plus 25, plus 30 here. My room still stays pretty cool. My opinion about perfumes is that the bottles are gorgeous. I don't think that they are made to be stored in a dark box somewhere. I like everything about perfume. I like the way they look. I like the way they smell. I like talking about them. I like touching them, holding them. I will randomly come into my room throughout the day and just start smelling perfumes because it makes me happy and I enjoy them so much. So it would not do me any justice to keep these things stored in a box in a closet somewhere. The way that I kind of go about not having all of them out at once is I try to only keep the ones out that I'm actually using at the moment. And sometimes I get sick of fragrances and then I will switch them out. Like for instance, I've recently kind of got sick of the La Vie Belle, the original one. So I put that one away and I just have the La Vie Belle Éclat out here because this one's also very nice and I want to use it up a little bit as well. The other thing that I do is I keep perfumes out that I find attractive and very pretty to look at. So in my closet is where I keep all of my other fragrances, which I'll show you in a minute. But those fragrances, some of them I love them and I wear them right now. It's just that they don't go with the aesthetic of my dresser or the whole theme that I have going on here. So for that reason, they're put away in the closet. As for this cute little shelf, I was tempted to go and get a bunch of decorative items to put on top of it, but the shelf is only supposed to hold 10 pounds. And I know the perfumes are very light and they weigh nowhere near 10 pounds. But I just wanted to go kind of minimal, especially because I do have a lot of decorative items anyways. I already have flowers and things like that. So I might put one more perfume on there at some point, but for now I kind of like the way this looks. So I just have my coffee beans out here, and then I have the Sophia by Sofia Vergara, which I just reviewed for you guys It was a blind buy and it was one of my YouTube made me purchase it, but it's such a pretty bottle that I thought it deserved a place on the shelf. And I really like the way the fairy lights kind of light it up. By the way, these lights don't get hot, so it's not heating up the bottle or anything like that. Coming over to my closet. So this isn't gorgeous by any means, but this is just a little plastic organizer that I got from Walmart. I've shared this with you guys before in previous perfume organization videos, but this is just where I keep all my perfumes that either were blind buy fails. So I have some in the bottom drawer that I'm selling. By the way, if you guys haven't followed me on Instagram, I have 2 Instagram accounts. One of them I sell perfumes that didn't work out for me, but they're all full and they're all new within like a couple of months. So go check that out if you haven't. In the 2 drawers above that, I keep seasonal and miscellaneous. I have another miscellaneous, and then I have samples and minis there. So this is where I keep perfumes that I'm not wearing at this point in time. So in here we have quite a few seasonal fragrances. So I've got like Shoggoth Oud, which is very strong, too strong to wear right now in the high heat. I have Blondine by Versailles, which is definitely a very fall scent. Yeah, Hypnotic Poison by Dior, which is definitely a winter scent. So I have scents in here that I'm just not wearing at the moment, and yeah, they store pretty nicely in this drawer. And my closet door is kept shut all the time. So when the door is shut, obviously it's very dark in here. I was debating actually lining the plastic organizer with some sort of a black, like opaque lining to make it even darker, but honestly, I don't think it's going to make that big of a difference because my closet door is always shut. In this drawer, I have a bunch of other perfumes. So like I said, there's a lot of perfumes in here that I am wearing at the moment. There's just not enough room for them or whatever the case is, or I've switched them out. So my Olivier Belle is in there. The Tiffany & Co. Intense, which I love and I've told you guys about many, many times. The bottle's absolutely gorgeous, but it is green, so it doesn't really match with the theme that I have right now. And this is kind of an occasion fragrance for me. This is something I feel like I would wear, like I told you guys, on a glamorous evening out, but that's why it's in this drawer, because I don't want it to go bad and I don't plan to wear it really anytime soon. So if you touch these bottles, like if you pull this out, this is actually cool to the touch. Like it's actually kind of cold. So I know that these are keeping cool. Even when the rest of my house is fairly comfortable, these are still staying at a pretty low temperature. So that's about it for the closet storage. Yeah, I had a couple people ask if I could do a full closet tour, like an updated one. Really, you guys, it's not that exciting. I haven't changed anything. It's kind of boring. It's just my shoes, my handbags, and my clothes. But I will do a full tour if you'd like one day. Let me know below. And that is pretty much it. That's how I store them. So yes, I keep my room dark and cool. If I am gone for any length of time, I do also put these fragrances away for 2 reasons. I'm paranoid that for some reason they will knock over and break, but also because that way they are definitely kept out of the sun and the heat. Yeah, that's really it, you guys. Oh, one more thing. On my nightside table, this is also one of the YouTube made me purchase it perfumes, but I do have this gorgeous little bottle of the L'Imperatrice by Dolce & Gabbana because I think it looks really pretty. And it's one of those ones that I don't know, like I said, I don't know how much I'm gonna wear it because it's not really my vibe. Like it's nice, but I think it looks really pretty sitting beside the flowers and in the little vase, and the pink in the bottle complements the pink in the flowers, and it just looks really nice sitting beside my bed. So sometimes I will also use perfume in other places, but not outside my bedroom because the other rooms do get a lot of sunlight, and like I said, my bedroom does not get a lot of sunlight. It stays very dark and very cool. So yeah, that's everything. That's it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, head on over and follow me on Instagram if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys next time.